Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully created one of the method as a onDishSelect method, and here for the first time I have created one of the property, and for the first time that will be as a null, and then I get all that our object data, and here it should be change it. That means in our states area with the setStates method, it should be passed out all that object data, right? And then I pass it in our menu item. So into this menu item, in our menu item, I have already created one of the event as an on-click event, and then that will be executed. That means our method will be executed. If you want to check it, first of all, I want to do, then that will be very easy. What exactly that means? The dish. So if you want to check it with the console log, with this console log, I'm going to display the dish. Okay, as I told you, every object data in our this dish area, sorry, that will be the dish. So now if you want to check it, click as a save all, and now if you go, click as a refresh, and now I want to go to that inspect. Okay, into this inspect, into the console area we have to check, right? So I simply go to that console. Right now that is our 0 ID, right? If you click it, yes, you can see it's now perfectly get our 0 ID data. If you go over another one, click it, and perfect. So now it's perfectly get our 1 ID data, right? That means our every part is working perfectly. So that is the things here we updated with the setStates method. Our select dish for the first time that is null, right? If you refresh it again, you can see for the first time that is null. But when you execute it, that means when you click our method, okay, that means in our menu item, I have already add that method in our on click, right? So after that on click, it should be changed with our setStates method. It should be changed our property. So that is a property name. I name it as a selected dish. Here it should be set our all that object data. So into this dish area, we get all that our object data, right? So for the reasons here, when you click it perfectly, it's get that specific ID data, right? So now this ID data here also I pass it in our which place, I pass it with the DishDetail space, right? And here we pass it like you can also do another work. I show you, like here I added that function, right? If you don't want to pass that function in here, you can also do that work. Like here right now I'm going to remove it. And also I pass this our dish. Okay, I simply pass it. You can pass it from our here. Okay, here also you can actually pass it. Then only you have to do, you have to create another array function. So that is our array function. I simply call this array function, and also there is one of the parameter. Here I have added the parameter as a dish. I have right now get everything in our item. So here also you have to pass our, that is our method name, and that is our method. So into this method area we have to pass it our item, right? Because into this item area right now all that our data. So I simply pass it. So you can actually do that work both of this way. You can pass it from here, rather than you can also pass it from to this area. So our result will be just like that same before. Click as a save all. If you want to check it, refresh it, you can see it's not totally clean, and when you click it, it's perfectly get this data. Okay, you click it, that is perfectly get another data. Okay friend, I hope both of this is very much clear to you. So now I get all the data. Now I pass it in our DishDetails page, and also here I loaded our DishDetails, right? That means right now we have to work into the DishDetails. So into the DishDetails page, now I want to do, that will be just like our card. I want to load another card actually. So if you want to load this card, but I first time I want to input it. I want to input this in our DishDetails, and also I want to use this card. I simply copy this card, and now in our DishDetails here, after that into the dev area, I want to paste it. So now our props and our name, our props name, I name it from our menu. I name it, you can see I name it also our props name as a dish. So if you use that different name, only you have to do, you have to change our props name. Our props name will be as another one. So here also you have to take these props. So I simply take these props in here. Everything is just like that same before with these props. Our props property name, I name it as a dish, which is totally fine. So now with this dish, I want to access our object property as image. Okay, great. Now that will be enough. And here right now we don't need any carousel. I want to close it, and also we don't need any on click event. I simply remove this on click. Okay, I simply remove total. Okay, I simply remove total things from here. That will be close. Perfect. So now I want to display the same things, but I copy it, paste it, so that I want to display what data you want to display. You can display it. I want to display like as a name, so that will be as a name. I want to display the description. I want to display the price in our details page, and also I want to take another one. I want to display the category. Gory. So that is a category or name as a category. Okay, I simply copy it, and then I want to do here, that will be as a category. Okay, so also that's perfect. So now that is our details. So now that should be details, it should be loaded in our which place. I have already passed all the data, and that is will be loaded our DishDetails. I take everything in our DishDetails, and also here you can see I have already created another one as a call 6 here. Now that should be loaded. Okay, let's check this out. Click on the save all. If you now go our page, I have already checked it. We perfectly get all the data. Now if you refresh it, I just simply refresh, and now if you select this one, yes, you can see it's perfect. In particular, that page, a specific this ID related product is loaded. If you select it, you can see there is another is loaded. But I want to make it little bit wide, like I make it as a 35. Okay, I make it as a 35. Click as a save all. Now refresh it. Now click it. Yeah, it's perfect. Now you can see it's now successfully loaded everything in here. Okay, there is another ID. This also successfully loaded. I hope friend you get that idea how much easily we done this job. So that is our dish details. So that is our dish details area. It will be get all that our props data, display with these props, our images, name, description, price, level, and then category. And now also here that will be loaded in particular another column 6. So that is actually our column 6 part, right? So that is our one column 6, that is our another column 6. So that will be loaded in here, which is totally fine. I get this data when it will be not null. If there have any data, it will be get all the data, and it will be passed with this props name as a dish. Now with this dish we can actually display all the data. Great. And also right now there is another one as a comment. So next video I want to display our all that comment in our dish details page. Okay, how can do that work? I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.